Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from France 24 that was published on November 8th. Venezuela arrests hundreds of currency speculators. Now, with this situation, what they're trying to do is they've tanked their economy. Oh, excuse me, the country of Venezuela. Well, more in particular, the El Presidente has done that. And as part of this, they've tanked the value of the Bolivar, the currency of Venezuela. They've caused rampant inflation, which in large part is why that's happened. Now, instead of owning up to this, they're basically trying to play it like quote-unquote speculators. You know, currency speculators are the ones that are destroying the value of the Bolivar. This is when these are people who are filling a need because Venezuelans don't want to be rolling around wheelbarrows of Bolivars. So they're exchanging them with these people for more stable currency, whether it's US dollars or if it's pesos or whatever the case may be. But they're exchanging it for a more stable currency with these people. And these people are taking, you know, a bit of a loss in doing so, because it would look kind of funny if they were, you know, going to their local banks and exchanging for American currency. And the thing is they don't like the fact that, you know, these foreign currencies that are less volatile are being used because they can't track it. They're not getting their piece of it. It's an underground economy that's happened as a result of this. And these people who are making the exchanges, they're doing the exchange rate, obviously, lower than what it is. And then they're exchanging the bolivars they've taken in and taking that difference that they've got as their profit. Well, Venezuela doesn't like this because the people are moving away from the bolivar and they're circulating other currencies in the economy. And with that going on, it's an underground economy. They're not getting their cut. So they had to try to blame it on currency speculation and speculators. So let's get into the article here because, I mean, you got to love it when the title, Venezuela arrests hundreds of currency speculators. It's people fulfilling a service because you guys destroyed your economy. That's what it is in reality. Venezuelan authorities have ordered more than 600 arrests over the last 8 months for speculation, which they put in quotes, on the currency market, Attorney General Tarek William Saab announced Thursday. Saab told reporters in Caracas that 70 arrest warrants have been issued since August for illegal transactions. Now, a lot of these transactions aren't even taking place in Venezuela because they're saying that these are happening in exchange houses in mostly Colombia and the United States, because Colombia and the United States have been two of the most vocal nations right now in regards to Venezuela. Colombia, because they're dealing with all these people going to them going, Venezuela's fucked. We'd rather deal with the Colombian, you know, cartel situation and all that other shit, because it's not as bad as it is in Venezuela. The United States is opening their, you know, as a nation, we're opening our mouths because we want our region of the United, you know, the globe. I mean, look back to the Monroe Doctrine. I mean, we don't follow that like we used to, but we still take care in wanting to see our region of influence, you know, the Americas, stable. And we're going, get your fucking house in order, you dumb shit. Socialism doesn't work. And they're trying to blame the U.S. and Colombia for saying, hey, assholes, get your fucking house in order. So they're trying to blame them for this currency speculation. And they've made over 600 arrests, and I will put money that most of these 600 arrests that they're bragging about were average people that were part of this to an extent. You know, it wasn't like big time fucking money laundering or speculation or however they want to look at it. And I mean, 70 arrest warrants. How many of those people are actually in Venezuela? And I love how they put illegal transactions in quotes because they're not actually technically illegal. Crisis-torn Venezuela's socialist government has cracked down heavily on perceived breaches of strict currency exchange regulations in place since 2003. Yes, perceived breaches. See, socialist countries, communist countries, they want to control the exchange of money. If you went to Russia back in the day, when it was the Soviet Union, if you didn't exchange your money at official exchange locations, you could be in some very serious shit. Now, I may or may not have first-hand experience with exchanging money in the former Soviet Union illegally. I gave up, like, in a hypothetical situation, it was like $20, me and my hypothetical, who was it? Two other friends. Yeah, it wasn't the third. The third one chickened out. But me and two other friends each kicked in. Oh, no, he did kick in. Sorry. So it was four of us because it was 80 total. We kicked in $20 a piece, and we each got like $80 worth of rubles kicked back to us because that's how much more American money was worth to them. We didn't even realize we were doing something illegal in this hypothetical situation. They like to control it like that. Venezuela wants to control currency like that. They don't want, you know, Mexican pesos or US dollars or, oh God, what does Colombia have? It's not the peso. What the fuck is there? But they don't want Colombia's money circulating through their economy. Like they wouldn't want, you know, the Great British Pound or the Euro. Because they have no control over that because people are going to keep that because they've got, especially with the dollar. Because it's, you know, you can take it anywhere in the world and spend it. They're going to use that and keep their hands on it. And they're just going to keep passing dollars through the economy. And they're going to be exchanged between each other. And the government can't control it. That's why they're cracking down on these perceived breaches. Saab said transactions were driven by illegal, in quotes, exchange houses in dozens of countries, mostly in Colombia and the United States, dedicated to attacking, in quotes, the local currency, the Bolivar. Well, I hate to break it to you, but if these exchange houses are in dozens of countries, like Colombia and the United States, they're sovereign nations. Meaning, if what they're doing in those countries isn't breaking their laws, like in the United States, doing that is not against the law. It is therefore not illegal, and Saab, you can go pound sand. You can get bent. You just don't like the fact that the Bolivar isn't being used in Venezuela, and that the dollar and other currencies are, and it's screwing you guys over. If you didn't fuck the economy up and cause the value of the Bolivar to be almost to the point of where it's, you know, best to be wiping your ass with it, this wouldn't be a problem. President Nicolas Maduro said his country, where years of economic crisis has sparked an exodus of 2 million people, was the victim of an economic war waged by opposition and the United States. It isn't the fact that you tanked the fucking economy. It isn't the fact that you banked everything on oil. It isn't the fact that you gave people microwaves when they didn't even have fucking electricity. It isn't the fact that, you know, you did stupid shit like that when people don't have that, with the note of electricity not having any. They don't even have running fucking water, and you're giving them fucking microwaves. To to me, wouldn't it have made more sense to forego the microwaves and maybe give them running water? You know, indoor plumbing, so they don't have to go shit in a fucking hut over a hole? Huh. No, you fucking bought stupid shit. You mismanaged the money. And now it's everyone else's fault. No, you caused that. You're not in an economic war. The reason why you had an economic crisis was socialism, which led to the 2 million people leaving. The reason why they left is because of you, not an economic war that you're trying to claim the U.S. is waging against you, along with opposition. You don't even know who this opposition is. You're just making a claim. Saab said 255 people have been brought before the courts and more than 3,000 bank accounts have been blocked. So they're also using this as an excuse to seize the wealth of people because the economy's tanked, the country's fucked financially, we might as well take their money. Good to know. Illegal transactions were stopping up to 200 million from entering the formal economy every month, Saab said. No. That 200 million was still in the fucking economy. Minus a commission on the exchange. Because they're trying to call this speculation, but what it is basically people going, I'll buy your Bolivars, I'll give you this much US dollars for this many Bolivars, or this many pesos for this many Bolivars, or what Colombia's currency, or any other border country's currency. They're making the exchange, and then they're putting, like I said, those other currencies into the economy. So the money is still going around the economy. It's actually more stable right now because it is. If they were to get rid of these currencies that are propping up their economy right now, being used for the exchange of goods and services, if they were to get rid of them, they're fucked. Because that's the only stability they have right now. The problem is a lot of that is being used in an underground economy, and they're not making money off of that, and that upsets them as well. And the situation is they don't realize that they'll fuck themselves if they push this. They're trying to blame the U.S. because people here are going, oh, well, shit, I'll buy Bolivars. I'll pay, this much per Bolivar. People are making the exchange, and they're making a little money off the deal. You're still having your Bolivars put back into the economy because they're exchanging them out for dollars with you or with with another bank. I mean, this is ridiculous. They tank their economy. They fuck shit up. They create a situation where it is necessary for survival of these people. And yes, people are taking advantage of the opportunity. But they need to go and exchange out their Bolivars for something more stable, which in turn is creating stability within the economy, more stability than what it had. And they want to destroy that. That's some fucked up shit. I mean, I understand they don't have control over it. But right now, beggars can't be choosers. It's propping them up. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.